Phillips.
Y'all need to help Steven Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Steven Phillips.
All right, it's Friday, the day that we have Congressman Andrew Clyde call in. I hope everybody's doing good out there today. I am here and counted for. We got Loophole over here.
Morning.
He come in wearing his leather jacket. He said, man, don't you think I look like James Dean? And I said, well, being he's been dead for 50 years, probably.
You kind of resemble him. Yeah.
Yeah, probably now you look like him. But yeah, I don't know. How's Pat Malone?
I am terrific, Steven.
Yeah.
How about yourself?
I'm ready, man. I'm glad that Andrew Clyde's calling in. We get some questions. We get some answers to some questions.
You got questions, right?
I got questions. Yeah, we got all
right.
kinds of questions. Hey, we got Letitia James. She's been indicted. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Pat, you used to write like love poems. and
Yeah, that's
stuff,
what he
right?
did for a living.
Yeah. I want you to rate this one. Roses are red. Violets are blue. No one is above the law, even when you think the rules don't apply to you. That's a lovely poem. You know who wrote that?
I have no idea.
Letitia James.
Yeah, she wrote it. Nobody's above the law. Nobody's above the law.
Yeah, she wrote that on Valentine's Day last year.
Yeah.
Tweeted that
Okay,
out.
this was her Valentine to President Trump, I assume.
It was.
Huh?
It was.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Sort of turned around on her, didn't it?
May have.
Oh, they're
Lawfare goes both
weaponizing.
ways.
Weaponizing.
Weaponizing?
Weaponizing.
Put it on the internet?
Yeah.
Weaponizing.
What are they doing? What are they doing? They're taking the. Yeah.
That's how it works. You do lawfare on us, we do lawfare back on you.
Well, wouldn't you? You know, it's kind of like clean up your own backyard before you start talking about somebody else's backyard. Is that not kind of the way it goes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd think so.
So what are you kind of suggesting there?
I'm suggesting that maybe, when, you point your finger at somebody, they're going to point it back at you. Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how's this working out for, what do you call her? Tish? You call her
Tish.
Tish. Oh,
Tish
Tish.
James. TJ. We'll call her TJ.
Yeah.
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 What do you think, Pat? You think this is something or not something?
It's nothing.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's they attacked the president when he was campaigning for the presidency.
Right.
They've attacked him when he was in his first term. So this is reciprocal. This is
not reciprocal. It is not.
It is.
How do you figure?
It's exactly the same thing that occurred before.
Yeah, but here's the difference, Pat.
What's the difference?
She's probably guilty.
Yeah, she actually.
You know what the operative word was there, Stephen?
What?
Probably.
Yeah.
At this point, it's only allegedly.
Well, okay, allegedly, definitely guilty, because I got the loophole over here, and he's like, "You can't say that. Don't say that. We'll go through it. This is the words. You got 20 words here that you can't say these because we'll be in court." Right.
There you go.
More than just 7.
Yeah. Well, what it is.
Shape up, buddy, or we're going to court.
Well, I'm anxious to see how this turns out, and more and more and more. Of course, Harry Bonds, he jumped on.
I would suggest to you continue breathing and talking, because I don't think we're going to get a resolution to this for way down the line.
Well, I reckon, Harry jumped on. Oh, your boy didn't get Nobel Peace Prize. He didn't get the Nobel Peace Prize.
Yeah, that's fine.
He wasn't even on the list, was he?
Well, he was, but he was put on after the deadline. So, in my opinion, if he had won this year,
right,
and there'd be an asterisk after his name, kind of like there is after Obama's name. I'd rather him wait. Let's do it right. Let's abide by the rules. Let's not have any sort of claims of undue influence.
Right.
Put him in next year, get the application, get the nomination in before January 31st, and let's see what happens.
Well, I don't know this girl that won it. I guess I probably should, being that I'm in a.
You're all about Venezuelan.
Yeah, I know all that kind
and-
of stuff. I just looked at some of the list. I mean, they had like James Comey was on the list. Hunter Biden was on the list.
Can't believe he didn't win.
Letitia James, she was on the list. Yeah. And then this girl here. Who is this? Anybody know who this girl is?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Who is she?
Yeah, she's an opposition leader down in Venezuela. You have to understand that down there that actually means something. Opposition here. Oh, we'll protest, and we'll all go home and go to bed, and we'll wake up and do it tomorrow. Down there, look, she's wanted by the corrupt Maduro regime. She's been in hiding since last year, and yet she still advocates for peaceful protest. Truly peaceful protest, not mostly peaceful protest.
Right.
And she still speaks out against Maduro, even though he wants her dead. I mean, so yeah, she's I think she's worthy.
She's worthy of the Peace Prize.
I think so. I think so.
Is there peace? Is there peace in Venezuela?
No, there's not. But that's not for the lack of trying on her effort. I mean, she's done everything.
Okay, so it's not really the Nobel Peace Prize. It's the Nobel Give It Your Best Effort Prize.
Well, that precedent was set back in 2009 when they gave it to Obama, who literally did.
Yeah, what did he do?
Nothing. Nothing.
Yeah,
You know, it's
exactly.
funny. The former Nobel secretary, I'm not going to try to pronounce his name. He wrote a
Here,
memoir.
let me try.
Yeah, there you go. Good. He wrote in his memoir that Obama's win was an aspirational win, and that the committee hoped that him winning would strengthen him.
Okay,
And
then it's the Nobel Aspirational Peace Prize.
I guess they're going to name
Yeah.
it. They should probably open a new category.
Yeah,
Lip serve
yeah.
says the Peace Prize means
We got our
nothing
fingers.
anymore.
Somebody needs to tell the Nobel Committee that aspiration, that hope, is not a strategy.
Right.
Right. But do we have some peace going on somewhere? I mean, is there
Where?
something going on in Israel?
There
And
might have been.
Where?
I don't know.
Uh,
Something in the
What
news.
you
might have
got
been-
in Israel is you got a ceasefire.
Yeah. You've got phase one of a very complicated agreement into
Yeah.
play. So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens.
so you don't think that's a good thing, Pat?
If everyone would follow through on their commitments there, it's a really good start.
Yeah.
But
has Trump done
what's
anything
the
else?
history of that region, though?
What now?
David?
What?
What's the history of that region? People,
Oh, they're all crazy, man. Are you
they
serious?
shake hands on something. Well, they don't shake hands in that culture, but they agree to something and then they violate it within 48 hours after the agreement goes in effect.
Yeah, but I'm with you on that. So if the agreement don't go through, man, annihilation, is that what's next? I mean, pretty much. Am I wrong about that? Help me with this. Help me with this. What's next? If they don't agree, what's going
They
on?
just go back to war. It just goes back to the slaughter that's going on.
Well, they're not doing too good, Pat.
Who's not doing too good?
What do they call
Hamas.
Hamas is getting their Hamas kicked. Yeah.
Honestly, I think, look, if they in fact release the prisoners on Monday,
Mhm.
That's a game changer, because at that point they got no more cards. You know what I mean? Unless they attempt something like that again and try to get more hostages, because that's the way they
Except
do it.
the problem with these radicals is it's never over.
Yeah.
I mean, go back. What was it? 10 years ago, there was this peace accord that was supposed to happen, and I mean, it was like 48 hours, and it was busted.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
I think we need to wait on that one.
Yeah.
Let's keep your fingers crossed. Pray that it works. But
Yeah, let's not cross our fingers. Let's do some praying on this.
Yeah, there you
well,
go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Either way,
Yeah, either way.
we have a multifaceted audience, Stephen.
Yeah. Pat should
Some
be called Kodak.
fold their hands and some cross their fingers. So
Pat should be called Kodak, because everything he says is negative. That's more.
Ah,
That's poetry. That's more
Yeah.
poetry.
that was good. I'm going to start off with that poem next time.
Yeah, Crotacone, Pat Malone, he's negative. So anyway, all right, let's jump to a break. We have got hopefully we got Andrew Clyde coming in. Maybe, but we get
Mhm.
called in, right?
Mhm.
So I'm gonna have to get Loophole over there to mash the button, because I think Packy's in the restroom. So you ready? Yeah. All right, folks, we're gonna take a short break.
And now back to the morning dish.
All righty, we got to kind of watch our time, because he normally calls in. Congressman Andrew Clyde calls in around the 8:30 mark. But hey, I reckon this Katie Porter, man, I reckon they got her another controversial video.
She's a peach.
She's a mean old woman, ain't she? Golly.
She's lovely.
Yeah, I love it. You can't hear Pat. Now we can.
Is this the woman that's advocating killing people or opponents or something?
No.
Yeah, pretty much. She's like, get out of my view.
She's not advocating it. She's just kind of doing it herself.
Oh, okay. All right.
She's like, golly, I don't know. She should have run for the vice president with Kamala Harris. That'd have been a team right there.
Yeah.
'Cause I
There
think
you go.
Kamala's mean like that too, ain't she?
Yeah, there'd be a fight.
So what? I mean, okay. So you brought something up, allegedly, definitely that
Mhm.
she done to her husband.
Yeah, back in 2013, when they're going through their divorce proceedings, he alleged that he was in the kitchen making her dinner. Dutiful husbands do.
Yeah, we do that.
Making mashed taters.
Taters.
Making mashed taters.
Yeah.
She comes up. She didn't like the way he was doing it. And screams, "Can't you read the effing instructions?" Dumps a bowl of steaming hot mashed potatoes over his head, so hot that it burns his scalp.
Man,
That's it.
what a wonderful person.
She seemed lovely.
And what's she running for?
Governor of California.
Yeah, she's like the lead one, is she not?
She's in the lead at the moment.
No kidding.
At the moment.
So what? I mean, other than just being a complete witch, what credentials does she have?
People just look at her stunning personality. I mean,
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the same credentials that Gavin Newsom had when he got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
but
the one credential that counts.
Yeah.
I
At
got
least
a
Gavin-
D after my name.
Yeah, there's that. But at least Gavin Newsom, he's got the whole male supermodel look going on.
And he's got Topper's hair.
He's got Topper's hair.
Yeah.
He's got
Oh,
Okay.
Topper's hair.
So he's superficial. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't that what everybody in California, ain't they just, superficial?
Superficial, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought that's why they moved there.
Yeah. Superficial. So, yeah, this is wonderful. Wonderful. That's the kind of people I like to hang out with, right?
Me too. Me
Yeah,
too.
I like to hang out with this. Hey, y'all had the North Carolina insurance dude on there. We got some kind of North Carolina state representative, Cecil Brockman. I reckon he has allegedly definitely been arrested and charged with child rape.
Yikes.
What is
Yeah.
this? Who is this guy?
Disgusting.
But see, I don't understand why people find that unusual.
Well,
The legislature is just a
that's normal.
microcosm of our society.
No, it's not in my circle of friends.
Yeah, I don't hang out
didn't-
with the people that
didn't-
do that.
We weren't talking about your circle of friends. We're talking about society as a whole.
Well, it's really not a circle of friends. It's more of a line.
A really short line. 2 dots.
It's not a line when it's only 2 dots. It's right. Yeah.
Throwing that out there. So this guy here, I mean, this is pretty serious stuff right here. And you're saying this is just you're saying the tip.
Politicians being politicians.
Okay, that's it. There you go.
It's people being people.
None. I don't
I don't
mean,
know
you
a
get
lot
it-
of people like this, Pat.
I don't like them being
I
that
really
kind of
don't.
people.
Well, that's because your circle of friends is too small.
I don't
Go
want
down,
friends
go
like
down
that.
and hang around the federal pen down in Atlanta, and you'll get
I
introduced
don't want
some-
to. I don't want friends like that. And
Okay,
if
good for
if
you.
I had friends like that,
So wait a minute,
wouldn't-
Stephen. This sounds like you're biased, huh?
I am a little biased. Yeah, I'm a biased.
Yeah. No criminals, no pedophiles need apply.
That sounds like a good qualification
Yeah,
to me.
well, there.
I don't
That
want
sounds like you could do that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can get behind that.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Me
for it.
too.
I'm for it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Salmonella. Yeah, I love this salmonella. Pat's has some bizarre viewpoints. Yeah, he does. He has some bizarre. He's just a bizarre dude. So yeah. Hey, we got.
You do know, hey, Stephen, you
What?
do know there are people who listen to this show who say the same about you.
Really?
They don't comment.
Yeah.
They don't comment on here. Why don't they comment, Pat?
What's wrong with that? They don't want to call you. They don't want
They
to get
can
involved
comment.
with you.
Suffer the wrath.
Come on in. Yeah, we don't care. Come on in. Hey, we got
Yeah.
Columbus Day back, so they're gonna put
Yeah.
up all the statues or what?
All the Italians. Yeah. It's funny. I went to Columbus High School in Miami, Christopher Columbus High School. We never got that day off of school, man. I'm still kind of mad about that.
I would think the school would actually
Right?
let you
It's
out
our
on Columbus
namesake,
Day.
man. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's back. He's back. They've tore down all these. Didn't they take down a bunch of statues?
I'm pretty sure they did.
But he really didn't discover America, did he? Wasn't he like Leif Erikson or something?
Well, technically, the
There you
Native
go.
Americans were kind of
Conspiracy theory
first.
again.
Just want to put that out there.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I do know. I think wasn't the Viking dude, wasn't it Leif or Leif?
Leif Rosenquist.
I love old Leif Rosenquist.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, and his wife can shoot really good.
Yeah, you don't want to get on Carol's bad side, that's for sure. I don't care how fast she can run. You ain't gonna run a bullet.
So Columbus Day's back. They got rid of what did they call it? What did when
Indigenous People Day.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't even know.
We're not celebrating that anymore.
indigenous people. Who is indigenous people?
The Native Americans.
And they call them indigenous people.
There's more
Indigenous
syllables.
people is just a big word that says native.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got to be for all you important folks.
It's for the elitists.
Yeah.
The more syllables, the better.
Yeah, more syllables. I love it, man. That's lawyer talk. Lawyer talk.
Yeah. You get paid for those things.
Yeah. So we're still in the Senate. Democrats have blocked the GOP plan again to reopen the government.
Yep. I hear though that the latest thing I read literally this morning was that the Senate Republicans have sort of extended an olive branch. They're guaranteeing a standalone vote on the Obamacare subsidies if we can agree to move forward on this.
No, don't back down. I'm like Tom Petty. I won't back down. We're holding all the cards. Are we not? I mean, we're playing poker. We've got all the cards. We've got all the aces and all that. They got nothing.
Well,
what do they have?
They got MTG.
What is that?
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Wait a minute. What?
She's ready to work with Democrats on these Obamacare subsidies.
No, she's not. That's just talk.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
I just say don't back down.
I think she forgot to take her morning pills when she said that.
My way or the highway. What do the Democrats have to stand on? I mean, the stuff that they're wanting don't even make good sense to me.
They have something to stand on.
All right, what is that?
The government is closed, and it's the Republicans' fault.
Yeah. Oh, it is.
That's what they say.
That's their platform.
That's the platform.
But is it not? I mean, it did not take 60% of people.
60 votes.
No, I'm talking about how many people are for it and against it. I mean,
what, citizens and so forth?
Yeah, who thinks that the Democrats shut down and who thinks it's the Republicans?
That's a good question. I haven't looked that up.
I thought we looked that up.
Initially, I thought the Republicans were winning on the press stuff with the
I think they
shutdown.
are. Yeah, I think.
But I don't think they are anymore.
I don't know, man. I say leave it down. We got President Trump saying we'll be making cuts that will be permanent.
Yeah.
And
it'll be permanent until the next administration.
Yeah, we're only going to cut the Democrat programs. I hate to tell you that. Imagine that. Why would you just cut the Democrat program?
Wait a minute.
Why?
Are there Democrat programs and Republican programs?
Absolutely.
Yes.
There are. Okay.
One wastes money and one saves money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. One of them.
This is all a judgment by perception, right?
Well, they wanted this, so so they're going to cut all the transgender surgeries out, right?
Right.
Yeah, we got a lot of that stuff going on. Illegals on health care. That's another thing I think they're going to cut out. That's Democrat programs. On the Republican side of it, we're building bombs. We're building airplanes.
Yeah.
Fighter jets.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we want.
We're going to buy, I think, 4 icebreaker ships from Finland. But more importantly, what we're buying is their technology. We're going to start building our own icebreaker ships using Finnish technology here.
Right.
Why is that important? Arctic Circle.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. And
Defense.
Of course, Pat and them's talking about the tariffs are causing everything to go up. It's going up. It's going up, except things made in America. How about that?
Merca.
Things made in America, they ain't going up. How about that, Pat?
They're going up.
They're not going up, Pat. They're not going up.
Okay.
And I'd much rather pay more.
Ask somebody who goes to the store and shop. Ask them about groceries.
Let me explain this to you real slow.
Explain it to me.
You go buy cheap auto parts made in China and you save half.
Right.
Yeah.
But after you buy the 4th and 5th one because they break
in like 3 weeks,
you're not saving money. Yeah. And that's bad to say. It's bad to say. I mean, it is. But if I see a part made in Mexico, I'd buy that before I do the ones in China.
Yeah.
Is that crazy? And it's still made in
guitars.
Mexico, but it's actually better stuff.
Yeah.
But when I see it made in America, I'm like, that right there is top quality.
America.
Are you not an American, Pat?
I'm American.
You not want to buy American?
Hey, I have two American flags on the corners of my desk here.
Amen.
Yeah. And a couple of.
I want to buy American, but don't tell me. Don't tell me that American products haven't gone up in price.
Oh well, he said this is the way it works. If that's what they want, they've got it, right?
Yep.
Cut it.
Anything you want.
Yeah, we're gonna lay it to you. So I say don't give up. Hopefully, all right, we're gonna take a break. Hopefully, we'll have
Congressman Clyde
on the next side of the show. So I'm sure, Pat, you got something that you're gonna try to get him tongue tied with. You don't do too good with that.
Yeah, wasn't there something you were gonna ask him?
Yeah,
I'm still waiting.
I did ask him the last time. Do you remember the answer I got?
What did you ask him?
I asked him about what we had talked about.
Yeah.
The sponsors.
What was that question again?
Yeah.
The sponsors. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I got a question for him.
All right. We'll wait for that. So that
All
being
right.
said, hopefully he'll be calling in. We're going to take a break. All righty, folks. We're back with you, and we have got him. We have got Congressman Andrew Clyde on the line with us. Good morning, Congressman. How are you doing today?
Well, good morning, y'all. Great to be with you again on WJRB.
I guarantee you that's right, man. We've got everything in the world. Before we get into all this political stuff that's going on, we've got a lot of these people from the blue states moving to the red states, and it's really bothering me because they're bringing their voting with them. And I would like to, and I don't like to put you on the spot or anything, but I'd like to help with this, that we could maybe start I've got it all wrote out here, the Federal Agency for Regional Transitions. That's what it's going to be called. And what we're going to be doing is you have to put in an application to a federal agency, and I'd like to be over this.
What's the acronym for that, Steven?
Yeah, I got it.
FART.
Aha.
Well, we review and make sure that their standards is our standards, through the population shift between the states. Can you help me with this?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
New legislation being introduced by Rep. Clyde. The FART Act. Outstanding.
I love it. We need this because we're getting a lot of folks bringing their voting with them that we really don't want.
Well, we had something like that on the House floor. It was called the Floor Action Response Team.
Yeah, that works too.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I'd like to be a part of this because we can talk about it later, not on the show, but I just want to throw that out there.
And that's when the Democrats were in the majority.
Yeah.
And,
Well, that'll work.
oh, mercy.
All right, we got the government shut down. Tell me we're not giving an inch. Tell me we're not giving an inch.
We are not.
Amen.
We're not giving an inch because this is it. It's called Hold the Line.
Right.
The Mel Gibson movie Braveheart,
Oh, yeah.
where he says, hold, 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 waiting for the cavalry charge of the heavy cavalry before they impale them on their pikes, on the ramparts that they hid and then bring up. That's exactly what it is, y'all. We are going to hold, and this is such a monumental thing, and it's so disgusting by the Democrats. Here now they've had 7 chances to vote for what is actually a continuing resolution of funding that is at Democrat levels, originally Democrat levels back in 2025.
Mhm.
All right. And at Democrat policy for literally a 7-week extension so we can get our Republican policy into our appropriations bills and get them finished. All right. But this is Democrat spending levels at Democrat policy. All right. And they are unwilling to vote for it. Number one, they want to prevent our Republican appropriations being enacted. That's number one. All right. But here they are now preventing our military from getting paid because as it sits right now, unless something happens by Monday at noon, that's what the speaker said, our military is not going to get paid on the 15th. And that is disgusting.
It certainly is.
It puts our American citizens, our military, who have earned this. This is hard-earned pay. If you've ever been in the military, it's not easy. All right, and and they're not going to get paid, and it's all because the Democrats want to put health care for illegal aliens above American citizens, and that's just wrong.
Absolutely,
it's so wrong, and the entire country needs to know that. And Raphael Warnock and John Ossoff are 2 of the votes. All right, that could make a difference, but they're refusing to fund our government, and it is all on the Senate Democrats.
It's horrible. I got to tell you though, Andrew, when your analogy of hold the line and going to Braveheart, you said hold the line. I immediately went to the Toto song. That's just where my mind goes. But it's a good analogy, and I'm with you 100%.
Andrew, is Mike Johnson going to bring you back into session next week?
I don't think we will be going back into session until the government is funded, because the House has done its job. The House has funded the government. I mean, what are we going to do? The only thing, what we have to do is appropriations. And if the Democrats won't even vote to fund our government at Democrat policy and Democrat funding levels that are, frozen now, then are they going to, work with us on Republican policy and Republican funding levels?
Yeah.
No, they won't do that either. So this is a serious problem. And this is a total example of what I call Trump derangement syndrome.
Right.
It's fight, fight, fight. It doesn't matter what the issue is. It doesn't matter how stupid they are or their ridiculous positions. It's just fight for the sake of fighting. All right. And putting our country last.
Yeah, we don't know
And
anybody with
everybody out there
TDS
needs
at
to
all.
understand that.
Right.
We don't know anybody with TDS on this show at all, do we, guys?
No, we don't. Do we?
Or on the show that precedes this one.
How about a bill that Congress doesn't get paid if the military doesn't get paid?
Well, we actually have a bill, and Ralph Norman introduced it. I'm a co-sponsor of it.
Awesome.
It is not a bill. It is because it would require a constitutional amendment. All right. And there is a constitutional amendment out there. It was filed. As I said, I'm a co-sponsor on it. That says Congress doesn't get paid if the government, if the government funding lapses.
Right. Because
So
right
our
now,
military doesn't get paid.
right now, isn't there a requirement in the Constitution that says you do get paid? Isn't it in the Constitution?
27. Well, the 27th Amendment, all right, says that our pay may not be varied without an intervening election of representatives. That's one.
Yeah.
Okay. And then in Article 1 of the Constitution, it says, is it Section 5 or Section 6?
Right.
All right.
Not going to hold you to that.
The representatives. Yeah, the representatives, will be paid.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
So
I think they
places
shall
in the
be paid.
Constitution. That's correct. They shall be paid. That's correct.
Yeah.
And and the 27th Amendment then says that whenever, whenever there's a change in the pay, that there has to be an intervening election, so that the people get to decide if what Congress did was appropriate or not. So anyway, and I think that's very important.
Yeah, absolutely, it is. Yeah,
Andrew, I got a question.
All sorts of pain. Yeah.
I got a question about the November election, the one coming up. I noticed yesterday. That you endorsed Fitz Johnson, but have you endorsed Tim Echols?
Well, both of them, and this is official. But since you asked, I will respond to your question. Both of them need to be reelected. We cannot allow our public service commissioners to either one of them to be taken by the other side. Or what we will have is our state will start to look like California, Illinois, and New York, which has rolling blackouts, which has subsidized green energy, which has an unreliable grid, and we can't allow Georgia, which is, thanks to the governor and the legislature, the number one state in the country in which to do business.
Amen.
We don't want to lose that. And remember, public service commissioners, and this is so incredibly important. They're responsible for our representatives, okay, to the utility companies that provide electricity, that provide natural gas, that provide telecommunications. All of these incredibly important things that make our lives better. Public service commissioners, that commission is our voice to the utilities. It's a public private partnership,
right?
And so that's our voice, and it's so critically important that public service commission stay Republican, so we don't get any of these Green New Deal wackos on there, all right, and crack the Republican stronghold, which has kept our utility costs below the national average, and we want to stay that way.
See, that's another argument for this federal agency for regional transitions. We need to get started.
I'm sure he'll get right on that.
Hey, I'm gonna jump on this a little bit. Okay, so we got the ICE agents out there, and they're attacking them. We got the blue state saying, and the city saying, you can't do it here. They're blocking them. They're doing all this work to fight the federal government doing their jobs. They're putting these federal agents in harm's way. Did this not happen back in the 1800s at one time before with the? I think it was something to do with the Civil War.
Something to do with certain states saying that they're not going to abide by the federal government's what they have to say. Certain states below a certain, I don't know, geographic line. I don't know.
Is that not basically the same
well,
thing they're doing?
Well, I will tell you this: Chicago, when they say that, I'm sorry, this is an ICE-free zone.
Right.
All right. Every square inch of this country falls under federal law. Every square inch of it. And when a city says that we are a federal law-free zone, we're an ICE-free zone, they're basically saying we are a magnet for illegal aliens and for criminal. Violent, criminal, illegal aliens, welcome to our city. We will protect you from the federal government. I'm sorry, but when you have to have federal troops go in order to protect federal agents, enforcing federal law to make our citizens safer and to eliminate these violent criminals. I mean, look at the 9th District. Look at the impact of these violent criminals have, what they've had on the 9th District. We've had in Habersham County, Mimi Rodriguez Ramirez murdered by a Mexican, an illegal alien from Mexico.
Right.
We had Laken Riley, all right, murdered by an illegal alien from Venezuela in Gainesville, all right, where my district office is. We had Maria Perez Gomez, a little 12-year-old girl abducted by an illegal alien from Guatemala and held for a month and a half up in Ohio. So they finally were able to find her. I mean, these are violent criminal acts that should never have occurred because these illegal aliens came in under the Biden administration, and President Trump is throwing them out, is deporting them. And this city, and this governor of Illinois and the mayor of the city of Chicago is saying, no, we're going to fight against this. We're going to prevent you from doing this. We're going to use all of our federal, all of our government resources to stop you. And I mean, I'm sorry, but the people of Chicago should rise up and throw these people out.
Well, is there not something that, they're actually standing against the federal government. They're saying that their state has more power than the federal government. This actually, if you remember George Wallace with all the stuff going on with segregation, that actually happened there. And to me, it's the same thing.
Well, we have the ability to turn off federal funding.
Right.
That's number one. The Department of Justice has the ability to charge these people. All right. I'm certain there's, and I can't name them right off the top, but certain federal law that they are violating when they're interfering with a federal officer, doing his job. All right. Obstruction of justice. Maybe that would be the right one. And this Department of Justice, I believe, will do that. But the people, this is for the safety and the welfare of the people of these states, and for them to object to it, again, shows this is a local government that is rising up against the president of the United States, that simply wants to fight him because he's doing something good. All right, it's another example of Trump derangement syndrome.
What I find ironic is that the Democrats did a lot to get rid of Confederacy statues and monuments to the Confederacy, and yet it sounds to me like they're repeating the exact same arguments that the Confederacy was arguing against the Union way back when in yesteryear. That just seems so ironic to me.
It is, and think about what Chuck Schumer said in this shutdown. Every day gets better for us.
Yeah.
So every day gets better for the Democrats, while every day of this shutdown gets worse for Americans.
Right.
That shows you where the focus of the Democrat Party is. It's on them. All right. They think, and it's just stupid to say that. Every day is better for us.
Yeah.
Seriously?
No,
it's not.
And
every day is worse.
Yeah.
And just to clarify, and it kind of goes with what you were just saying, every day will be better for us, and you, it's the Democrats. I think what you meant was Senate Democrats, because the everyday mom and pop Democrat walking on the street, no, it is not helping them. It is hurting them.
Yeah.
You know,
and they need to go, hey, I thought you were for us. You're not
Yeah.
for us anymore. And honestly, the Democrats need to lose in a massive fashion in our next election.
Yeah.
Simply because they have proven time and time again that they're not for America, the American people. They will put illegal alien healthcare over the American citizens. They will put woke projects in foreign countries over American citizens. They want their liberal media outlets like NPR. They want them refunded. What the Democrats want to do is spend an additional $1.5 billion in spending, which is what we cut out in the One Big Beautiful Bill. They want to put it all back in this funding bill. And we're like, no, all the wins of the One Big Beautiful Bill, we are not going to eliminate not one of them.
Andrew,
so we are holding the line.
You said 1.5 billion. I believe you meant 1.5 trillion.
I'm sorry, trillion.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're right.
There's a couple extra
1.5
zeros on the end
trillion.
of that number.
Well,
Yeah, exactly. Sorry about that.
Quite right.
Yeah.
I will have to say,
$1.5 trillion of spending cuts that we accomplished in the One Big Beautiful Bill. They want to eliminate in this, as their leverage in this funding bill.
well, one good thing that's coming out of this, man, I love them sombrero memes. That is so fun, Pat.
Oh my word!
Yeah, what you got,
The
Pat?
first one was iconic.
Oh, I love them, man. They just get better and better and better. Yeah, what you got, Pat?
I got nothing. I'm just listening.
Oh Lordy, we got to get anything else we're leaving out, Andrew. We just get a little time with you every couple of weeks, and
which we enjoy immensely.
I know it. Well, and I enjoy it too, y'all. Hey, just remember on this Democrat funding bill that the Democrats in the Senate want to push forward, it also eliminates the $50 billion rural hospital fund.
Yikes.
You know that?
I did not.
No.
Yeah.
But we do now.
Yes, we put that in the One Big Beautiful Bill to help rural hospitals.
Yeah.
All right. And the Democrats want to eliminate that fund. It is in their bill that it is eliminated. So they don't care about rural hospitals. It's very evident because they have no desire to assist them with funding. But, Republicans do. And that's another great point that the Democrats don't want you to know about. Well, kind of one of the last things I wanted to talk about is the amazing peace president that we have. Blessed are the peacemakers.
Yeah,
and this man has been working so hard across the world to bring peace to countries and to stop wars. All right. And here we have this agreement between Israel and Gaza. And hopefully by Monday or Tuesday, all the hostages, according to the agreement, all the hostages should be out.
Right.
All right. And then, and who did the Nobel Peace Prize go to that was announced this morning?
La
President
Venezolana.
Trump.
Yeah.
Went to some person from Venezuela, I guess, which you never heard of. And, it just goes to show you that TDS it extends across the entire world, too.
Yeah, I think that Nobel Peace Prize went down the drain when they give it to Obama for absolutely nothing.
For hope.
Yeah, hope. I guess it was. What was it to give it to him for?
Yeah.
Hope. It was an aspirational win.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know.
Absolutely.
All right, Andrew, we sure do appreciate you, man. We love you. And if you ever need us, just give us a call.
I absolutely will, y'all. It's always great to be on WJRB and talk to the folks out there. So thank you.
Thank you, man.
Thanks, Andrew.
Yep. Thank you so much. We got to get to a break. All right, folks.
And now back to the morning dish.
All righty, we're back with you. Hope everybody's still doing good out there. We just got off the phone with Andrew Clyde, and I reckon he has put in a bill or something to cut their pay. So
Yeah.
yeah.
One thing he said that I wanted to touch on real quick. He said that if the Democrats win and we revise this, then we're going to lose what he said, $50 billion for rural hospitals. Look, on September 10th, I hinted about this before, but I'm going to go ahead and flat out say this. On September 10th, the day that Charlie Kirk got assassinated, my mom and I were out to dinner. From 1 second to the next, she grabbed her stomach, doubled over in pain, collapsed, and started vomiting uncontrollably. I called 911. Paramedics came. They took her to Chautauqua Hospital. The CT machine was not working. The CT scan machine was not working. So they took her over to Union General. Their CT machine was working,
Right.
and they diagnosed a massive abdominal problem that would have killed her. They flew her down to Gainesville and gave her emergency surgery to save her life. If we lose funding for rural hospitals, I mean, what are we supposed to do when people have problems up here? We cannot allow that to happen.
Right.
The $50 million for rural hospitals was to make up for the cuts in Medicaid.
Okay.
It was to keep the rural hospitals afloat.
I would like them to stay afloat. Yes.
Yes.
I would like them to stay afloat.
Want to throw out there really
Yeah.
fast. We're going to give away a free meal and a gift from the Trump store, courtesy of Conservative Grounds Cafe in Mineral Bluff.
Right.
And we'll let you guys know, too, that if you go over there and throw your business card in the little bucket that they have there at the front, they draw one every single Friday. And we announced that here. Today's winner is Holly Davenport. She
Holly
dropped off her
Davenport.
card. So, Holly, go get you a free
Oh,
meal.
wow,
And
that's
we'll
cool.
also take the first caller right now for another free meal and gift from the Trump store, courtesy of Conservative Grounds Cafe.
There you go. All right, we're out of time, man. I already got the logo. See the logo? I got the logo. I love it. Georgia Mountain Grade, we appreciate them bringing you a show today. We will be back bright and early Monday morning again, hopefully.
And go see Switchback Duo this Sunday at Sandbar from 2 to 5.
Oh, don't forget, Saturday night, they're going to be over at Granddaddy Mims
yeah,
with
Granddaddy Mims.
Way More Outlaws. I'll see you there.
W249DP and WJULAM Highway